Good morning, everyone. 13th of May. I spoke last week about our swimming pool, aka the duck pond, the dark green thing in the garden. And I mentioned that we had run out of chlorine. Well, as it turns out, shortly after I shared that little story, we discovered that we could get chlorine. And so we bought sufficient chlorine, we bought some algicide and clarifier, and the pool almost overnight turned from dark green to a teal green. And it has slowly continued to improve. It's now, well, I'm not sure what the color would be, kind of washed out teal green, beginning to see the bottom of the pool. There's still a lot of stuff floating around. It takes time, doesn't it, to clean the pool? It's not overnight. I tend to be the kind of person who likes things to happen immediately, if not sooner. And the lesson of the pool is that it's often a more slow process. And the same is true with the lockdown. Some of us chafing at the bit because it's 40 odd or nearly 50 days of lockdown. And yet we're doing the right thing. I do believe that. I commend the government for enforcing the lockdown. Not sure I encourage them or support them in what clothes you can buy or cannot buy. That does seem to be a little bit ridiculous. But what about our Christian lives? From my experience, God does not deal with me instantaneously. It might be what I want, but it's not necessarily the way God works. He works more surely, usually a lot more slowly. My Christian growth was not instantaneous. I am not where I am, and what limited knowledge I have picked up has not been gained overnight. It's come slowly. And so give God time to work in your lives. It seems to me fortuitous that in the lockdown, when we have so much extra time on our hands, that we can use that constructively to grow in our relationship with the Lord. And the growth God wants to do in your life, certainly what he wants to do in my life, will not be achieved in 1 week, even 3 weeks. And so, coincidentally, the lockdown was extended, and then extended again now in level 4. And who knows for how long some of us will need to remain at home. Use that time constructively. Grow in your relationship with the Lord. And remember, it's never instantaneous. I've learned when I do some cooking, as horrible as that cooking may be, you don't do it too quickly. It's a process. The more time and the more effort you put into it, the better the meal. Give God time to work in your life. Be the better Christian for it. Folks, God bless. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.